let us always remember, rules are meant to be followed. Meron tayong on impeachment ng House of Representatives. And it is very clear, both under the Constitution and under the rules on impeachment, that the impeachment complaint must be coupled with a verification which says that the allegations must be based on personal knowledge and authentic records. Kung hindi based sa personal knowledge or authentic records, that will fail the standard of sufficiency in substance and even in form.
We went through each of the charges in both of the complaints. Inisa-isa po namin yan. Whereas in fact, in previous impeachment complaints, in previous impeachment proceedings in the House of Representatives, in other terms, ang ginagawa po nila, one whole discussion, one deliberation, without discussing each offense separately. We were very liberal. The chair was very liberal in allowing, she was very accommodating in allowing everyone to speak, in allowing even the endorsers.
If we had wanted to stop it in the soonest opportunity, we could have done it at the level of form. Pero hindi ko namin yung ginawa. We had proceeded through form and we had proceeded through substance. So hindi po totoo that there was a railroading of the proceeding.
Yung kanina po, hindi naman po pag-aabogado sa presidente. Bagkos, pagbibigay po ng opinion ng bawat isa. So hindi mo naman maaalis sa mga abogado na mambabatas na ipaliwanag kung paano tignan yung mga pagtanggap ng ebidensya.
In all fairness to the members of the Justice Committee, you witnessed how they painstakingly engaged in the deliberation. Of course, we cannot please everyone, but in as far as I am concerned as the Justice Chair, I am very much convinced and I stand that the members of the Justice Committee act independently and impartially in as far as the determination of substance and form of these two impeachment complaints against the President are concerned.